Hi everybody, Linda Carroll here from my studio, Gather of Great Things, and it is a magical Monday. It's beautiful outside. My birds are all singing and the sun is out. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I'm happy to be in my studio today. I have been working on collage sheets and also a new journal kit. It's been a while since I've done a journal, and I'm ready to get back into doing that, which will be another video this week. But I wanted to show you the kit because I'm really excited about it, and I might be able to use some of the elements from the kit in our collage for today. But number one, I hope you're all doing well. And if this is the first time you visited my channel, I hope you will subscribe if you like what you see. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps to get my videos out there. And also, you can click the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I post the next video and all videos following that. Thanks for being here. Let's talk about the freebie on our community site. I posted it this morning, and if you belong to Linda Carroll Art Creative Community, you can download this collage sheet for free. It is included in the journal kit as well. You know, my journals can be a little bit quirky, and I plan to include some of these pieces in my journal. So you can download this. It is free on the Linda Carroll Art Creative Community. If you have not joined the community and would like to, all you have to do is go to Facebook, and I'll put a link to the community below. There are a couple questions to answer, and once you are a member of the group, you can download the freebies that are on the group page. So this is the new freebie page. It's a lot of fun, and I hope that I can use some of these. I have no idea what collage I'm going to do today, but I hope I can use some of these images in that collage. There's quite a mishmash of images. They're 300 DPI images and can be printed on a 8.5 by 11 sheet. If it's I set mine up as borderless to print this. If you can't print borderless, I think you can usually set your printer to reduce to fit the page that you are printing on. So this is the page that I'll be working with parts of today. And if you get the journal add-on kit, I also have a mini page right here on that kit. If you want to make minis from this, all you have to do is download it to your computer and open it up in I use Photoshop. You can open up in Photoshop, and if you reduce it 50%, you can fit 2 sheets on an 8.5 by 11 paper. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get started on it. But this is the new journal kit. And I'm just going to go through it quickly because I'm going to also introduce it when I do the journal. But these are the pages. They're borderless, printed on 8.5 by 11 matte photo paper. And I have a background that is also in the kit that's like a tea-dyed page or a parchment page that you can back your pieces with, or you can print it on tea-dye paper as well. This one, there are lots of layers. There are lots of vintage papers in this kit. There are vibrant flowers and birds and feathers and bees are scattered through the kit. The kit's name is Birds and Bees and Blooms. Sometimes I put blossoms in there, but it's officially Birds and Bees and Blooms. And I'll put a link down below to the Etsy shop. This is page 1 of the full page layouts. And this is page 2 of the full page layout. I've already done some aging or shadowing around these papers so that you don't have to go back in and add that. This is the 3rd page. I love all the details in the backgrounds and the really, really bright colors that I used in this kit. It's very, very much spring into summer type of kit. And this is the 5th page. This little cardinal has a bee for lunch. And this entire kit was actually inspired by my little wrens that come to visit in my backyard. And this is a wren, and they have the most distinctive chortle. The female does the chortling and the male does the singing, and he does sing beautifully. And of course the bees around the flowers. Every page is collaged digitally, and I also did these collages with eggs and plants and feathers that were a lot of fun. And this is page 6. There's a lot of writing space on these pages, and you know, the backs are plain, which I know I will embellish once I get the journal together. And this is page 7. This is what I'll use in the middle of my journal. And this is page 8. And then I have some journal writing pages. This one has a kind of a gold background and layered vintage papers. This one has a red, it's paste paper. One day maybe we'll make paste paper together. It's a lot of fun. And it has, again, layered vintage papers. This has a pattern in the background that is blue, pale blue, dark blue, and gold with layered papers. And this is really, really fun. It's kind of a marbleized pattern, and I repeated the pattern so you get kind of an ink blot in the middle. So this one is a lot of fun too. So those are the full-size pages, and I can't wait to dive into making this journal. Okay, and then you have the page that we're going to work on today for Magic Monday. And then there is an add-on kit that has a number of pieces in it. This is the mini kit. There are small faux wax seals, rounds with flowers, a check, a frame, the minis of the collage sheet. There's some quotes down here. This one is a triple envelope, and I just added some tickets on here that you can embellish. This one is 3 kind of medium-sized tags, a large check, and the large wax seals, faux wax seals. This one has 3 3¼ by 5 tags and minis of different texts and a postcard and an egg poster. This one is a coin envelope, and this is a small envelope, and you have eggs and bees to use in your collages and embellishments. Here are 4 journal cards, a long journal card, and some more minis. And these are the pockets for your pages. These are 3¼ by 5¼ pockets. Then I did a sheet of bee slides. You can put anything in here that you want. I just have bees laid out. And the way you do this is you cut out the squares of white in the middle, and then you glue acetate on the inside of the squares, and then you put a bee picture on either side. So I'll make one of these in a tutorial one day, and there are corner pockets down here too. This one has pockets and smaller pockets. These are 2½ by 4, and then you have some mini flowers and the bouquet. This one has the larger tags. These are 3 by 6 tags, and then I gave you some blank labels to play with, and more 3 by 6 tags here, and a variety of stamps that you can use for embellishments. And then I gave you backgrounds for the 3 by 6 tags with lines on it, and some blank scruffy vintage paper labels. And then the last page are additional 3 by 6 tags and the larger rounds. I think these are 1.5 inches. So that's it for the kit. In the add-on kit, there are over 150 individual pieces to the kit. I thought that would give us enough to really, really have a good play. So that's the add-on. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and fussy cut all these images, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I have all my pieces fussy cut out of my page, and some of them are still laying here on my table. When I fussy cut my pieces, I don't cut out these inside pieces until I'm ready to use them, because you have these really thin areas of the piece, and I don't want those broken off. So I leave those intact until I'm ready to use them. Excuse me. But I had a really good time trying to figure out what I was going to do today. I have this book that I've worked out of before that I took apart, and it's the Bella book. I think I got it at a yard sale for $1. But the images in here are just fabulous. And I opened up one of the, let me lay this over to the side. I opened up the first page, and this image is what caught my eye and inspired me to go ahead and find pieces that would work on a collage in here. One thing nice about fussy cutting is you can just kind of let your mind roam as you're fussy cutting for ideas, what the pieces actually in the collage sheet are saying to you. And I knew I wanted to work with a black and white image since most of these pieces are so colorful. And I found this image with this banner around it of roses. And I thought, oh, yeah, I can really do something with that and make it very, very quirky. So I started looking at the pieces I had cut out of my page, and I thought, wow, this kind of reminds me of this shape up here. So I put the heart above their head, and then I tucked these lips in here, and I thought, you know, I think this is what she's thinking about as they are dancing around this floor, ballroom floor. And then this eyeball just fit right there over this rose. And I thought, well, that was made for that area. And then I found this little bird cage. And I thought, well, we can hang the bird cage off of the eyeball. That's pretty cool. Okay. Then this punching hand seemed to me to work right here out of that rosebud. Okay, yeah, I know we're getting kind of quirky here, but I like that. And then I started looking for faces to replace her face, and the first one I found was this one. And I cut it out, and she would kind of work, but it wasn't the look that I was going for. And she's from the Autumn Magic Kit from 2020. And then I found this image, and I thought, oh yeah, that is perfect. Okay, we can put her right here. And she kind of has that daydreamy look on her face that works perfectly. And I didn't even see that. There's a little Paris. I like to see what I have left on my table here. I found this smaller one. This is from the Autumn Magic Kit too, from 2020. I don't have my other light on. There, that's probably a lot better. So then I started pulling these images out of one of my boxes of goodies. And I thought, I think these need to be down here in the forefront of the collage. Kind of like she's thinking about, okay, here we are, we're having this wonderful time, but really, what do I have to look forward to here? And so I put these folks down here, and I'll probably cut this out, I think. I don't know. This is a maybe. And then I thought, well, maybe they need to be part of her dress. No, I didn't like that. So I brought that back down here. And I had this arm that came off of this figure. And I thought, well, she needs to go right there. So I'll cut that to fit. And then I had another fist over here, which it just fit right here, and that was perfect. I love that. And I had these butterflies, and I decided, oh yeah, she needed a butterfly on her back. And let's see, what else did I find? I found this leg that I haven't cut out yet, and I thought it's part of I think it's part of a dinosaur, but I thought I could use just this part down here. Let me see here how this will work. I'll put my scissors in there. Let's see how I can. Okay, that's almost there. I like that. And then I found these heart thoughts, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. I'm going to tuck that up here. So I think that's what's going on here. And I found my moon smiling down or laughing at them, one of the two. I'm not quite sure. And then I found this. I am the invisible head. I'm going to see if he'll work to replace the head in this picture. So I'm just going to cut around this and see what happens. I'm just playing. Alright. He didn't have a very long neck. There's his thyroid. We might have to keep that. Oh my gosh. I love that. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep his thyroid though. Let's see. That's great. Okay. All right. I think I'm well on my way here. So I want to commit to some of this, and then we'll be able to keep on going, and I'll see what else I can find to put in here. You know, I am such a maximalist when it comes to collage. You know, I like having a lot of pieces, and I think that probably helps to create my narrative that I'm writing or posing here in my collages. And you know, I can just keep adding stuff until it's done, until it feels finished. Oh yeah, I really like that. Just using my glue stick. Blooming fists. It's pretty good. And these are just odd things that I found that I thought would inspire me and inspire you as you are looking for your next collage. And I have to say, they worked out rather well. On our Magical Monday, as this beautiful young woman is waltzing with the, what was his name? The transparent man. I don't know any man who is quite transparent. How about you? I've not met one. Heart thoughts. Doesn't that sound wonderfully loving? It really does. I kind of like that. Okay. This may be a layout for a really fun painting. Quirky, that's true, but you know what? There's a mystery to these kinds of things. That we sometimes can figure out. Let's see. This should be just right in here. I love that face. That is too much. Now, and I'm just putting the pieces together like a puzzle. Okay. Now, her hand, I think, should be resting on his hand. I think I cut it here. That should be okay. Now, I could cut right along here and tuck the arm down inside there as well. But let's see what happens when we put our butterfly on her back. Let's see here. Where did I put that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just glue it in place. And her butterfly. There's her back. All right, and Scorpio full moon in the sky tonight. So we're looking at secrets being revealed. Possibly. All right. I really like this down here. And I really want to use this. I just noticed that he has a riding crop in his hand here, which is kind of weird. But I guess they are horse people. We need his dinosaur leg down there just because we do. Because I think it looks great. Okay. Tennessee. All right, they're definitely going down here. And see, I had no idea what I was going to be doing today. I knew that I wanted to use the pieces from the collage sheet. And those were my inspiration. And then I thought, well, since all this is so colorful, all these pieces, maybe I should find something that's just black and white to work with for the base for my collage. And I have right now about 5 different boxes of collage pieces that I've been working with for about probably since last November. And it's about time I go through those and decide what I want to keep and what I want to use and what I want to file and what I want to throw away. Okay, so here's the basis for my collage. I found this telephone and I'd love to use this. You know how, well, at least I did. You know, when you meet somebody and they say they're going to call and you're like, oh, are they really going to call? And a long time ago, I waited by the phone for them to call, and that would have been crushed if they didn't. I'm happy to say that I have grown way past that point. If they call, they call. If they don't, they don't. So this, to me, has to go in here. Communication is a key. I love using these old phones in my collages. I've done it quite a bit. And I think they're just great. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Maybe up here. I think I need to cut out this part. Mainly so that whatever is underneath there will show through this space. Negative space is important, especially when you're doing collage, so that you can show the layers that you're working with. One layer through another layer through another layer. Which I like to see some kind of evidence of what was underneath and what I'm pasting on top of there. Tore that a little bit, but I think it's all right. Slide it up here. Under the lips. Okay, we're getting there. What else do I have up here? I found these little birds. I think I'm gonna use this one. At first I thought I was going to put animal heads or bird heads on my people. But I've done that a lot. And I thought, well, I think maybe I want to keep these people. So again, if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. Our community is growing, and we talk about all kinds of things. And our community online is Linda Carol Creative Community. It's a closed community. Anybody can ask to join, and there are about 4 questions that you will ask to answer about why you're interested in joining the group and how you feel, what you want to offer the group, I think. Anyway, they're real simple questions. And then if you're recommended by another member of the group, you're automatically approved. And then to join. And then the first time you post, your post needs to be approved. But once your post is approved, then you can go ahead and post freely after that, and you don't need approval. I want the community to be a safe place where people are comfortable talking about their collages and what their collage work means to them, and that to me was the best way to create the community. And I know a lot of you don't belong to Facebook, which is good. I mean, it's fine. And I'm trying to come up with a way that, you know, I can have a community outside of Facebook, which everybody could join. Okay. Got our bird. What else do we have here? We have her. Do we need to put her in here maybe? I think we might. And I cut her out. She looks like she's kind of rough and tumble. I like that the circle repeats here. I think I'll use her in here too. And now I'm just kind of picking up things I've had on my table. And she looks like a rosebud. Maybe I should turn her around. She can be a rosebud. There we go. And what's this? This is pretty. It's red. I'm not sure what it is. Kind of looks like a poker chip. The flower in it. Let's see. Okay, I like that it balances out my red here. But I want to keep my rose petals there. Can I get him underneath there? Oh. No, I don't want to ruin that. That's okay. We'll just move it up a little bit more. But I like that balance of the red. I do want to keep the rosebud petals. Okay. And I had these this feather. I need to glue her down. Remember your edges when you're overlapping things. You know, I want to try and make her chin meet this edge of the fist. I like this feather. And I'm just going to rough cut it so I can keep the details around the edge. And so I'm not moving my scissors, I'm moving the paper. I can just be floating down there. Okay, what do we think? Okay, I'm not sure when, but my camera clicked off. It says server error, which is strange because I'm in airplane mode and shouldn't be hooked to a server. But I'm going to call this collage, this magical collage, finished. And I'll sit with it for a while, and if I change anything else, I will post it in the group. But I think this tells a pretty great story, and you can figure out which ending you might want in that story. Or do we know yet? I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed that heart thoughtful collage. I started with just pieces, random pieces from a collage sheet, and knew I wanted to find a black and white image to work with. And basically that was my design, my format for the page. And this little, I guess, what is it, a banner or whatever of roses became something very different. And I might go in and work with some black lines to try and join all of these things together, but I'll do that off camera and I'll show you how it looks at the end. But I hope you had a good time. I sure did. And I will see you again later this week, hopefully, when we start my next journal. And it is Birds and Bees, excuse me, Birds and Bees and Blossoms. It's up on my excuse me. The link is down below to my Etsy shop, and if you want to make a journal or a book along with me, if you've never done it, it's never too late to jump in and give it a try. These make wonderful gifts, and they're really fun too to create. So I hope you all are having a great day or evening or morning, whichever the case may be, and I will see you again next time. Many blessings to you, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.